rhythm under every seat. You tap fingers on the counter, syncopated, sharp and light, like you're calling every trumpet that got lost in Friday night. Someone's playing faded Bee Gees, ABBA slips in now and then. Every chorus feels familiar, like an old forgotten friend. Cherry-colored disco, bubbles in my veins, sugar on my heartbeat, dancing in my brain. Retro on the radio, neon in your eyes. Oldies through a lo-fi lens, soft and compromised. Taste of instant, sip it slow and let it glow in claps and funky lines. You spin round in the parking lot, moonlight on the gravel floor. Phone light as a makeshift spotlight. You don't need a club no more. We pretend we're at Studio 54, even though we're years too late. But the echoes of that era slip through every swinging gate. If nostalgia had a flavor, it would taste like this tonight. Soda fizz and bass guitar blooming in the market light. Cherry-colored disco, bubbles in my veins, sugar on my heartbeat, dancing in my brain. Retro on the radio, neon in your eyes. Oldies through a low-fi lens, soft and compromised. Cherry-colored disco, taste of vintage time. Sip it slow and let it glow in claps and funky lines. Let it go at disco, bubbles in my veins. When the fizz has lost its sparkle and the night begins to slow, I still hear that cherry disco in the way you say hello.
Tiny flecks of dust and glitter swirl together in the beams. Second-hand shop mirror ball hanging over cracked routines. We found it in a bargain bin, tagged and priced at almost free. But when we hung it in the hallway, it lit up our history. You said not all shine comes brand new. Some's been waiting to be used. And I smile 'cause that hit deeper than the metaphor you choose. Dust and glitter ball spinning on our wall. We don't live in perfect scenes, but we dance through in-betweens. Dust and glitter ball, catching light so small. Oldies hum through the hall. We feel golden after all. We put on that disco playlist, strings and bass and tight embrace. You start moving in your socks, moonwalk walk through this tiny place. I join in with clumsy footsteps, laughing at the way we slide. But the more we lean to rhythm, the less we need a place to hide. If our lives were vinyl records, we'd have scratches, we'd have skips. But the needle keeps on carving little miracles in drips. Dust and glitter ball spinning on our wall. We don't live in perfect scenes, but we dance through in-betweens. Dust and glitter ball, catching light so small. Oldies humming through the hall. We feel golden after all. The sunlight steals the magic, and the hallway dims to gray. We'll still know that dust and glitter kept the darkness far away. When the sunlight steals the magic, and the hallway dims to gray, we'll still know that dust and glitter kept the darkness far away.
Wooden floor and flashing colors, wheels in circles, hearts insane. Polaroids along the counter, paper cups, some neon drink. Speakers crackle with Diana, upside down beneath the lights. Every spin a little braver, every lap a softer fight. You reach out when I start falling, catch me with a practice hand. There's a rhythm in your laughter, like a long forgotten band. Golden roller ring, let the past and present link. We're just gliding through the dust, chasing songs we learned to trust. Golden roller ring, hear the echoes, feel the sing. Vintage nights and faded chrome. This is how we build a home. Old announcements on the speaker, couples skate in 3, 2, 1. You pretend you didn't hear it till our fingers come undone. But you circle back beside me, matching pace and matching grin. When the chorus hits again, you finally let my hand back in. And we're not stuck in yesterday, we just love its colored light. You and I in perfect motion, old songs scoring brand new nights. Golden roller ring, lights turn up to daylight and the floor begins to clear. I'll remember every wobbled moment like a melody I hear.
Sign, open late since '69. Jukebox blinking in the corner. Insert coin across the border. We sit, 2 milkshakes nearly done, arguing whichever one. Solo, we solar 80s fire. Both still feed the same desire. You drop a coin, select the track, a disco groove, no turning back. Last dance in the diner, how about the coffee pushing glow? Checkered floors and faded menus, but the music steals the show. We sway between the tables like we're on a TV stage. Last dance in the diner, out of time, out of age. Smile says I remember when this joint was always packed. Couples spinning by the counter. Ooh, sequins, heels and heart attacks. We just nod and keep on moving, our reflection in the glass. 2 kids out of their own timeline, trying on a different path. As long as records spin, we can still pretend we're in Last Dance in the diner. Last Dance in the diner. And they flip the chairs and dim the sign, and the jukebox times out slow. We'll be humming disco echoes all the quiet journey home. When they flip the chairs and dim the sign, and the jukebox times out slow. We'll be humming disco echoes all the quiet journey home. Hands on the wheel in an old sedan, faded blue with a crooked hand. Tape deck chewing on a mixtape slow, radio static in the undertow. We drive through town with the windows cracked, wind in our hair like a film flashback. Every chorus hits a tender place, like a memory you can't replace. Street lights blinking orange tone. radio. Turn it up, we're not that lost. You tap the dash when the signal fades, like you're waking someone from better days. We harmonize on the second verse, off key but in the same universe. Every bridge and modulation feels like secret information. Stories dressed in melody from a world we love to see. If the future ever breaks us, let the past hold what we were. Keep these driving songs alive in some dusty old river. Retro car radio, singing through the years. Oldies through a worn out speaker, still can't dry our tears. Cruising down a quiet road, hearts on analog. We park and kill the engine, and the silence takes control. I still hear the retro echo, pulling soft on both our souls. Old TV in the corner room, static blooms and shades of blue. You adjust the rabbit ears, chasing ghosts from yesteryear. We mute the screen and play a record, disco strings and faded gold. Soft percussion from the speakers makes the living room feel bold. We're not out in crowded bars, we're at home among the stars. Saturday night static on the screen, but the music in the background makes it feel like 17. We don't need a glamorous scene, just this crackling silver gleam. Saturday night static in our eyes, oldies spinning through the wires. Light up this lo-fi paradise. You lip sync with a wooden spoon, turn the lamp into the moon. I clap along on kitchen tiles, losing track of time and miles. Outside people chase the now, we chase rhythms, teaching how to find joy in quiet spaces. Disco hearts in hidden places. If this is what too simple means, I'll choose simple every week. Give me tapes and dusty screens, give me soul instead of sleek. Saturday night static on the screen, but the music in the background makes it feel like 17. We don't need a glamorous scene, just this crackling silver gleam. Saturday night static in our eyes, oldies spinning through the wires. Light up this lo-fi paradise. Light up this lo-fi paradise. When the needle lifts at last and the screen turns fully black, I still feel that subtle magic pulling all the decades back.
old disco bass and claps from another time. Wearing hoodies, not in sequence, but the feeling's just the same. We don't need a velvet nightclub to set our hearts in flame. You grab my hand like it's a record, pull me closer, let it play. Every heartbeat in the silence finds a groove in its own way. Slow dancing sneakers on a Friday night. No dress code needed for this kind of life. Our shadows spinning on the faded wall. Just you and me in a disco car. We don't need champagne, silver or gold. Just a warm old song from days of old. Slow dancing sneakers hold me tight in the slow fight. Oldies like, oh, horn steps kiss the kitchen air. Backing vocals sweet and high. You're offbeat but so sincere, and that's my favorite alibi. We laugh when we step on our toes, stumble around the table's edge, but when the chorus hits again, we're both steady, no regret. Maybe life is just a playlist of the nights we don't forget. Tiny rooms and cheap old speakers, simple love with no preset. Slow dancing sneakers on a Friday night. No dress code needed for this kind of life. Our shadows spinning on the faded wall. Just you and me in a disco car. When the record's finally over and the silence fills the floor, I'll still hear our sneakers whisper like they're dancing evermore. Spinning records on the ceiling, color lights across your face. You're laughing like the 70s, golden shimmer in this place. Oh, more tired on the stereo, dust is dancing in the beams. Your bare feet on the wooden floor, moving slowly through my dreams. We don't need a crowded room, we got magic in this air. Every crackle, every tune feels like time forgot to care. Put another vinyl on the ceiling, let it spin above our heads. Every scratch and imperfection feels like stories we've been fed. We're not young and we're not old, just two hearts in retro gold. Put another vinyl on the ceiling, let tonight take hold. Your jacket smells like late night smoke, diner coffee, city rain. You hum along to every track, like the songs know your last name. We talk about our parents' days, how they met at record stores. Promise me we'll stay analog. Let the brass and strings keep breathing through the dust and through